boats. They came to be when someone decided that swimming was just too difficult.
There's just gotta be a better way, man.
Well, you're in luck, funny drowning guy from 4000 Squiggle BC. The Egyptians have just made the first boat ever. Out of reeds, no less. It has a mast, sails, and everything.
That's cool and all, but maybe something a little bit more modern.
Well, about 1500 years later, they made boats that could sail across the ocean.
I literally just need to get over to the ladder. Please.
Well, if ocean travel isn't your style, there's always what came around 1,000 years later. The Phoenicians of the ancient Canaan civilization, the area that is now Syria and Lebanon, used something called a galley. It was made so that boat fans of that time could trade and fight with neighboring ships. It was very long and had many openings for oars that rowers could use to make the boat go forwards or turn, and for all those South fans out there, they could do that too. And then, another 500 years later, the Vikings put their own spin on it with longboats. A maximum of 60 men could row the boat. And for my toddler audience, that old Fortnite location was a longboat. And then a century later, the Chinese threw in their contribution to the aquatic mobility scene with a boat called a junk.
No kidding.
Junk was one of, if not the first boat to feature a rudder, something that would be a mainstay in modern boat design and even evolved into the modern-day motor. And, much like most of its predecessors, it featured sails. 600 years later, Charles II decided to start using a yacht to get around. Because of that, it became the norm for important people to get carried over water in yachts.
And just like that, the social hierarchy was born.
The yacht also had sails.
Come on, man. When will the sail bandwagon end?
And then a while later, in 1819 that is, the first steamboats were made.
Thank God.
They were very powerful boats and paved the way for modern boats today.
And that pretty much leaves us with where we are today. Motors were created and all that fun stuff. I skipped over some of the more boring advancements because I didn't want to make this video too long. So that's pretty much it for boat history. But I think I want to make my own contribution to the history of boats. So I think I have an idea for a raft, which is pretty much a boat. So let's go give that a try. Oh. It's gonna happen, man. It's gonna happen. This is so fun. Well, that didn't work. I think in order to truly appreciate boats, I'm gonna need to check out a real boat that's been made in recent times. So, luckily, I rented a ski boat that I think will really knock your guys' socks off. It's gonna be so much fun, so I'm gonna go get ready. I think I'm ready. This is awesome! Now that we're out here, we should make sure that we brought everything that we need. Okay, let's see here. Oh, couple unregistered firearms. As you can see, we have my wife, my pride and joy. Her name is Maurice. And as you can see here, we have what's known as a tube. It's actually pretty cool. You can be dragged behind a boat at unholy speeds. So we're gonna try that out. Well, that was terrible. Never doing that again.
Yay.
Well, going on a boat is pretty fun. I sure hope you guys enjoy. Oh! 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 You son of a gun! I don't want to talk about it. So what was the point of all this? But we certainly did learn a lot about the history of boats. And honestly, I'm happy that I can appreciate them now. Boats are a great way of getting around our beautiful world, and we kind of take them for granted sometimes. But, wait, whatever happened to that dude that was like drowning at the beginning? Unfortunate.